Oh, YouTube, hello. Twitch, it is some more Peglin action, more spreadsheet maxing, more, you know, whatever you want to call this. Trying to get C20 beat with every single thing you can possibly do in the game. I'm going to place the base Peglin character. If you actually look at the spreadsheet right now, there's a lot of stuff on here which is, to be honest with you, like bits and bobs. A lot of it, though, you can get from the base Peglin character. So let's do that. Not everything universally, I'm sorry by the way, not everything universally from this character, but most of the stuff here we can just get from the main guy. I'm sorry to do this, we're taking Bomb Baton. It's the best thing to take is the opening relic. Not fighting them all. But yeah, just AoE damage early is just simply supremo. We're probably not going to get 25 gold here, just for warning you this. This fight is normally hard to get 25 gold on anyway, even after the buffs to this fight, if you want to call it that. But with 3 additional bombs, we're probably going to end this a little bit too quickly. I'm actually going to sandbag a little bit to try and get me the money, but as I said, a bunch of bombs is going to get me there anyway. All right. 3 gold, please. I think I got it. Okay, we got 25. Very impressive. Was it worth it? Let me check. Ballard. Done. Right? Yes. Have I done the Bramble? Apparently I've still not done the Bramble, which still blows my mind. The Dagob we have to have done because I've won the game as this character. And then the other one is Etherwheel, which I think is the best thing here, but we've definitely beat the game with the Etherwheel. Right? Yes. Okay, we'll take the Bramble then. I don't mind the Bramble. I think it's a reasonable orb. It's not great against Leshy. There is some minor Leshy tech with it, because I think if you hit a Bramble with the Bramble, you don't take the 1 damage. Who cares? It's all I'll say about that. It's basically a 1 damage save for a tech versus Leshy. It's one of those orbs, I'm pretty certain that I would have done it like C19, C18 and stuff, and it maybe is just purely coincidental that I've not put it together on a run at C20 yet. Alright. Fortunately, there is so many bombs on this map. 1 bomb ends it. We might as well sandbag a little bit, I'll try to. I'm still sandbagging. My bag so full of sand right now. Alright, we should stop now. Etherwheel is back. So is AoE Poison. AoE Poison I can somewhat get behind, but equally, AoE damage is just good in this game. What is it going up against? Sorry. Have I've done Reorbanizer now, right? Rubberize Up I've not done. Actually, I could do with playing some runs as a Spinventer at some point, so expect to see some Spinventer runs in the future. Ball Lightning, I've definitely done that, right? Yep, I have. So it's Cauldron Bubble or Etherwheel. Etherwheel is very good. I've seen it a few times now. I think Cauldron Bubble, though, is actually what I need for this second. The refresh stuff becomes way more scary as the game goes on. I think this early, though, we just want damage. You could argue I've got AoE damage already. I don't need it because I've got the Bomb Baton. I think I want middle or left, but probably middle. Okay, at this point now, I need to stop taking orbs. I need to just upgrade what I've got. What I've got right now is actually pretty reasonable. I have piercing, I have refreshing, I have damage. Also, Bramble versus the Green Testicle has a little bit of je ne sais quoi about it. We'll put Bramble in the slimes, which will stop the slimes from moving for a turn, and give me some time just to keep plowing the main testicle. Nice, I was going to say, please hit that crit. You see bomb button start? You got damn right. New stream, instantaneously the game knows what I want. Alright, the poison's kind of irrelevant at this point. It's nice, don't get me wrong, but it's literally plus 10 damage, effectively. I think I'm going to do the experiment again, and by experiment, I think this is actually now proven to be like a reasonable take on this battle, where you just leave the green slimes up. They only do like 1 damage at a time, whatever it is. Oh, 2, sorry, because it's an elite fight on C20. So it's painful, don't get me wrong, what just happened there, but compared to what could have happened if I'd killed them and, you know, had the blue slimes doing that to me instead, it's not that bad. Now, though, things have changed. Actually, the things that have changed is we should try and get to the bombs again. Nice. Would have said no to that bomb as well. Oh, the green testicle is now deceased. Things you love to see. How did I miss that bomb? Well, the blue slime's going to hit me, but he's going to die to poison. Things you also hate to see. Refract orb into horrible, into terrible. Not my idea of a good time. I missed the bomb again. He's throwing. Alright, we're good. We can't access the sack right now. I need to actually just upgrade what's in my sack. More damage is more good. Have I done Dungeon Die yet? I bet you this is something I've not beat the game with. I can't have beat the game with this. I haven't. This thing is garbage. Even with the buff, it's still garbage. I'm going to take it, I guess. Because the game is sort of forcing me to. And by the game, I'm forcing myself to do this. It was up against 2 far superior things. Is all I'm going to say. Do I want pincer maneuver? Yes. I've got a poison-based thing, so yeah, I do want it. And actually, the bramble is pretty good with it as well, so anything that applies status effects is very good with the pincer maneuver. And the pincer maneuver fairly recently got me one of my greatest victories of all time in this game. So, put some respect on Mr. Pinchy's name. That's all I'm going to say. Also, I'm going to say that's not a projectile. So it doesn't do anything, but that's fine. You're a 4-0. Okay. I forgot as well, I've got Dungeon Die on right now, so actually look at the damage numbers, buddy. 5-5. That's a good roll. This has been some more impatient gaming on this map. I should really just be targeting bombs. That's all that kind of matters here. Hey-ho, it is worth regardless. Do I want to laze up as well? I'm doing the thing again. I'm taking too much shit. I've done laze up. I don't need to do it again. That's fine. Let's start upgrading some stuff. I still think we should upgrade this one last time, as it is my big piercing AoE orb. And I'll try and go out to the left. Arguably, this is a good idea. So let's do it. I have no targeted orb yet, and that does sometimes get me on the 2nd floor. Also worth noting, if I make all my pebbles really strong, then Mr. Pinchy will be happy with it. Mr. Pinchy kind of likes good strong stones. We've done this with both because the big 20's on there. That would be another nice thing, by the way. If it retroactively knew what I'd done, I wouldn't have said no to it. Saves me looking at the spreadsheet. Sorry, spreadsheet master, but it would make my life considerably easier if I could see it in real time. You're a 5-3 Terror Ball. I don't mind if I do. You're a 1-8 versus a 3-7. I'll take the 3-7. Bomb's kind of in a horrible spot. The 3 I added to the board, that is. Just hiding on the left side. And refreshes. Anyway, Bramble's only a 3-3, sadly, but irrespective, the Bramble effect will be quite good for me right now. Because it's going to hit the guy at the back. There you go, Bramble bat at the back. Not gonna lie, I didn't notice there was a tree stump on this map till just this second. Probably should deal with the tree stump. Holy shit, you're a 9-7 and a 7-5? Well, not quite good enough, sadly. The bomb gets me there, though. You and how Extraordinary would work with the dungeon die? I'm not sure. Come on. I assume it doesn't work, but I'm not sure about that. Actually, do I have to do this with Extraordinary? I do. You saw nothing. My sack is too thick. We're actually probably going to lose this run. I'm going to be completely honest with you. Extraordinary is quite common. The other two things weren't that common. Also, the way more fun. Right, show me the additional bombs to get me out of this mess. Cool. Great start. It's fine. Plants, I get you on the next turn. Told you. I probably don't want to fire this because I've killed them already. We simply need gold. I'm actually kind of thrown here by not getting enough gold. I might not have said no to the obelisk either. I probably should have said no to the obelisk at this point since my sack is literally full of garbage. We're 100% losing this. I've gone crazy. Mad with power. I need a great roll on Necromancer. Not Necromancer, what are you? Nosferatu. 5-3 is pretty good, actually. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Full heal, please. Thank you. Don't mind if I do. Also target the bats, you dummy. Right, crumple some bats and end the battle. I got the 49 gold, which is a little bit troll. It's fine. We need to upgrade something. It has to be this, because otherwise it doesn't really do anything for me. Give me a great relic, please. I need it. Brassicé Knuckles. I've almost certainly beat the game with that. I have. I don't refresh the board that often, but at the same time, I do have refresh circle in my stack, so it's not completely crazy that this actually does pop. And I do need some scaling. So I think I'm going to take it over Alien's Rock. I do have a targeted orb as well, but I think right now, that's not the issue. The actual issue is I'm going to die on this fight, I think, even at max health. Even with a healing orb, I still think I'm in trouble. You're only a 3-3. What have they done to my boy? Well, just plant's dead. I do have the dream scenario. Unfortunately, it's not going to really matter. Summoning circle into Nosferatu is such a great series of events. Because you get the healing without the downside. Don't hit the crit, by the way. I just realized my crit damage is 0. Very good. So yeah, we shouldn't fire this right now. I shouldn't increase this number. Oh boy, a 1-2 pebble. Yummy. Sadly, I know this was a 6-3, but the crit damage puts 1 more poison on, which is like plus 10 overall. I think it roughly is worth it. Anyway, you can't bramble the bramble. Hey, I took no damage instead of the 1 damage I normally should do. Huge Lechy Tech. Right. This thing I would like to get to refresh the board for me, but unfortunately I missed the bramble in the last turn, so... Yeah, I was gonna say, this might not come to fruition. Okay, it's fine. We have so much health. It's good. Get Tangle and Brambled again. Mass Poison. Mass Refreshes, please. Wait, actually, more Poison. Now Mass Refreshes, please. Fuck! It's okay. I'm slowly working my way through all these brambles again. He is nearly deceased. I am also nearly deceased. I really need to knock out this double bramble in front of me by the time Nosferatu comes up, because I need to hit the refresh as well. Nosferatu, go get him. Nice. Good enough. I'm so close. Please, fall over. Please, fall over. 4-8. Alright, in the battle of attrition, I win. Let's upgrade this now. Honestly, upgrade this as well so that this gets more damage as well, right? No, the pebbles get more damage. That's fine. And we just stick with what we've got. Don't push the apple cart anymore. Do I want Status Symbol? Probably not. Do I want Heavy Hand? Possibly. Do I want Glorious Suffering? I haven't beat the game with it, but there's a reason I've not beat the game with it. It's completely garbage. However, all attacks have -4/-4 versus Dungeon Die, where the stat rolls between -2 and +4, it could potentially counteract this. I mean, we've not done it, so let's do it. I think this is going to be completely garbage. So, let's see how it goes. It's a 0-2 versus a 3-2. Do you still apply poison if I don't do damage? I don't remember. My feeling is it doesn't. So I'm actually going to toss it, and I'm going to try and crumple this guy. You're a 2-0. And you refresh the board, which is kind of what I need. And you gain more circles, so I'm kind of scaling. And you upgrade my board. You're firing 1-3s. Get him. Sure, showing that shield who's boss. fine. I have Nosferatu. Doesn't matter. Nosferatu will save me. You're a 5-4. Again, show that shield who's boss. All we need to do is live until the promise of future multi-balls. You're a 3-2. Give him the sup. Back to full health, baby. I was so close to getting out without taking any more damage. Alright, we'll just hit the pegs in front, and we're good. Okay. We need to upgrade things in my sack still. I can't take anything else until then. Let me get you up to max level so I get the big heal. Do I want to fight an elite right now? I guess. I realistically can't go to the shop right now, so don't worry about the shop. Yes. Actively what we want. We want battles to last longer, and this will make battles last longer. Do I want a duplicated orb? You goddamn right I do. Okay, there are some serious content options here. I think the most content option, though, is this one. Because it's multi-ball, and multi-ball is actively the thing that makes my build pop. Okay, fine. Get the pegs upgrading. I don't care that you're a 0-0, the poison is more important to me. You're a 0-3 right now. Just make sure you put some damage on this. The poison again is what you desire, sire. It's fine. We'll just hit numbered pegs. It's good. With Ring, I think you win this. The Ring of Pain, I've already seen it. I'm not seeing it again. If that's the one you're talking about. Big crumple. I missed the refresh. I'm stupid. It's okay. This is double bramble, by the way. I mean, it may also be double lethal, but that's the power. Oh, the glorious suffering, you mean? Okay. Possibly, yeah. I mean, we have some of a strong case already that we win this one. It's bizarrely not that bad right now. Mainly because this relic will let me live long enough to make the other relic pop. Do I want more refreshes? That's not a crazy idea, honestly. Because it's also scaling for me, which then counters everything. And also gives me... Sorry. It gives me more circle. It upgrades... Not upgrades. I'm losing my mind. It brings back the upgraded pegs so I can upgrade them further. So, like, refreshing the board is extremely powerful for me. The thickest sack known to mankind has just dropped. Let me take the Bramble up as well, because I really want to get it to level 3 so I can get triple... the triple effect. That doesn't matter to me, because we're going to heal it back off anyway. Triple defect, sorry, it's 3 times Bramble I want, rather than 2 times Bramble. This is not my dream of a start. But it's fine. We actually might scale out of control when I fire the summoning circle off. Because it's going to give me big refreshes. Any battle that's like really quick for me is actually kind of my nightmare. And this is kind of a fast battle. They can really shred you quickly. But look at the mod circle. Look at the mod circle. And again, you're a 5-0. Don't fire that towards the crit. Couple of hundred damage again, never hurt anyone. Oh, no, sorry, it hurt them. 9-2. Not the crit. Ah, it's still enough. Okay. I think we stick with what we've got. I've said this already, but this time I mean it for realsies. The worst boss would be the AoE one, I think, here. Mirror Knight is fine. Actually, Brambling Mirror Knight, now that I think about it, I think it's completely worthless. I've got Summoning Circle, Summoning Circle. There are legends of Summoning Circle, Summoning Circles. It actually multiplies the effect onto the next thing, and it's my targeted orb. So, we're about to do something really disgusting to this guy, I think. I'm pretty certain this is going to hurt you a lot more than it was going to hurt me. Nice. 9. Bonk. Again. Bonk. And I guess again. I actually didn't know in that phase, if you hit him with a targeted attack in spear mode, he gets Must Circle. I really never knew that. Alright, we take him out of this form now. My science experiments are over. I was gonna say, don't get reflected back like 100 damage. Excuse me, I killed him. Why did I take reflect damage? What the fuck? I took 11 damage when I killed him. God damn it. Echo would actually go kind of crazy with this build as well, funnily enough. I've got my finger in too many pies right now. Hey, there's another ring here. We're gonna take the inconspicuous ring. Because the other two things aren't that important. I don't create bombs, and I actually don't want to crit. Because I'm gaining Must Circle. Oh, it was the claw. It split and I took the reflection from the first half. Okay. Well, the small downsides of the claw, I guess. Don't hit the crit. That's fine. I gained more from it than I lost. This battle can be really spicy. And my pacing's not great right now. It's not terrible. I have 2 forms of it, but one of them needs me to do some damage leading into it. Right, refresh the board, please. Fine. Does this work with the Echo? I actually don't know. I might die here. I don't know how it interacts. I think I did get the Echo effect. I really needed the multi-ball to heal, by the way, which is kind of why I was like, wait a second, what's happening here? Okay, we're good. We do get the Echo effect. Holy shit, we get the Echo effect. Okay. Echo now needs to be upgraded because it gets way, way more damage as it levels. I would like another battle because I don't think it can be as bad as that one, and I need to heal. I probably should have just healed there anyway. It's okay. We have Nosferatu to save me in a second. The greatest combo known to mankind, Nosferatu into no downside. The downside actually is that there are 0-0s right now. That's a good point. Okay, that's a pretty good downside. I've net positive from this. It's fine. It was slightly risky, but I net positive. You're gonna now scale me. The white mage is on 1 health. But they'll die because of the claw, whatever happens here. Nice. Do I want another Nosferatu? Probably not, actually. I don't think I can handle that level of power. I can't. Because if I draw it early, it's actually demonstrably bad for me. I think we take more battles, because I need to get money. This is really weird. I'm kind of winning on orbs right now, not relics. I guess we'll take Betsy's Hedge as well. I've got enough Zane in this run. I don't need to add any more Zane to my run. You know what? I could go down the middle. Actually, let's go down the middle. I think the double reward here is going to be worth more. Huge. Keep hitting refreshes when you can, scaling me. I probably don't want to fire this right now, so we won't. Now get this thing pounding away at the board. With echo damage. Dig out that refresh. Upgrade all those pegs. Lovely. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot I had Cauldron Bubble even in my sack. I don't think I've seen it for the entirety of this floor. You know, I would go crazy with this build right now. If I could put Morbid Orb on all my orbs. That would actually be the real secret sauce, I think. I don't know what I was aiming at there, just don't talk to me about that shot. I was too busy being excited for this shot. Okay. What are the important things now? It's probably this, actually. To refresh the board more frequently. I only apply Bramble with one thing. I am pretty certain we take the Oboe. Duplication Potion has a certain element about it as well, but I don't want to copy my crits, really. So I think we take the Oboe. If I was the Roundel with roughly this build, I think I would have taken the flower. Yeah, we should take Adventuring as well. It's good with multi-ball and I'm a peg upgrading effect. And I don't really care about the bomb build anymore. Those 3 bombs I start with are kind of a relic of the past at this point. They were there to get me through the forest and nothing more. Okay, we should fire this off. Why should we fire this off? Because it scales me. We should also fire this off. Why? Because I want to giga buff my pegs. Here's a question. Oh, you can. I was going to say, if I hit the darkened pegs, do I still get the Glorious Suffering effect on them? And I do. Look at the numbers on the board. They are definitely going up. Echo is coming up. That's a terrible shot into the Echo shot. But it's fine. We'll just set up the Echo shot with our own Echo shot. Alright, babies all explode. That's fine. This is an 84 damage peg, by the way. Have I ever seen a triple-digit peg before? I don't know if I have. We're about to see it, though. Oh, Brambling this guy's also normally quite good, right? I think I had to have brambled him on the last shot, but I'm pretty certain he won't put the paintings up if you bramble him. Uh-oh. Maybe I should have done that. Okay. 112 damage peg, incoming. I'll just heal through the poison. I'll just make sure I hit pegs for realsies this time. Man, imagine I could slime some of these pegs with, like, the healing slime. I can't even read the number anymore. How are you still alive, by the way? What kind of black magic is this? Whatever. Alright, pretty good battle. You need to be upgraded now, for the same reasons I had to upgrade the other one. And holy moly, do I want Endless Devouring with it? Hang on a minute. Have I done Endless Devouring? I have. Oh yeah, on negative build. Listen, there's two different lines to take here. Actually, maybe there's a few other lines to take, but... Oh, actually, we could take Molten Mantle, you know. I've not done Molten Mantle yet. So, Glorious Suffering, it turns everything into +1 on the pegs, but I do twice as much damage. I actually don't think it's as good a synergy as you think it is. I think losing the +4 upgrade is actually, with my build right now, demonstrably bad. I'd much rather just get the +4 rather than the 2 times damage, because 2 times 0 is 0. And I start at basically 0. This has got a certain element about it. I do appreciate that. Since Multi-Ball is very strong with my build, it hits more pegs to upgrade them faster. But Molten Mantle, I've not done it yet on the spreadsheet. I don't really need to upgrade anything anymore in my sack. It's a bit spooky to not have money to heal with, but I have healing in my sack. So I think if we're going to do it, now's not a terrible time to do it. Alright, then he started blasting. Fuck, I hit the crit. It's still pretty good, though. Now this is doing 207 damage. Then fire all the pebbles at him as well. And this is over. So I need to avoid... I mean, we don't need money for starters. I could do with avoiding battles. There's no real benefit to battles. Also, avoid shops. There's no use for shops for me anymore. That being said, I wouldn't mind taking a look at the chest here. So let's get the greed. Let the greed get the better of me. You're about to have the worst day imaginable. This is like the ultimate start for me. My scaling orb on a multi-ball. Alright, just +5 must circle, +6 must circle, don't mind me. The front guy's already dead, by the way. I don't know how, but he's dead. Very good, very good. Let me go left, please, game. Thank you. The healing's fine. We'll take Strange Brew. Strange Brew actually could work to some degree with this build anyway. So, any Strange Brew enjoyers out there, I'll work with you. I really don't want to fight elites. Who am I fighting, by the way? It's the crystal guy. Why have you put all the interesting stuff behind elites? I mean, I guess I know why you've done that, but... God damn it. Alright. Fine, I'll fight the elites. I'll risk it. Do I want to duplicate everything? Sure, why not? Yeah, why not? Is this a normal size sack, by the way? Just asking for a friend. Is this a normal size sack? Alright. In theory, this was a good idea, by the way. In practicality, it might prove to not be a good idea, because I might get runs of these 3 things, but I have no reload synergy whatsoever. So demonstrably reloading is bad for me. Now, I will say red bombs are also extremely bad for me, since I don't have that much health. And I have basically no way to mitigate this. And actually, I need to hit them, is the other really, really sad part of all of this. So, go get him. Uh-oh. God damn it. I flew too close to the sun. What a shame. What's funny is, like, one more orb along, I might have got out with it with the echo effect to hit everything, but this is the usual thing that happens when you go into the mines. It's why one of the reasons why I said I had to avoid battles. That's a really scary scenario to have when you have the ingot. I just got explodinated by one guy. It's kind of my fault. Honestly, the duplication of the sack thing wasn't anything to do with why I lost that. It was just a bit of bad fortune. There's probably worlds where I lived through that as well, as the sad thing. A better ordering would have got me there, but it could have happened without the duplication. Anyway, for YouTube, I'll say that's the end of this episode. I think that's entertaining enough as a contained episode, and I'll see you again next time. Bye-bye!